To do a push-up, you're gonna put your hands on the floor about shoulder width apart. The narrower you put your hands, the more it's gonna target your tricep, and the wider you put your hands, the more it's gonna target your chest muscles. Again, you wanna hold yourself in a nice straight line where your hands are about directly beneath your shoulders. The wider you have your feet, the more stability you might have. I'm gonna place mine about shoulder width apart as well. Lower yourself down towards the floor and push yourself back up. What we're gonna do is show you a couple variations of the exercise called a dip that you can do. So this is gonna be targeting your tricep on the back of the arm. So what you'll need is just a chair. So what you could do, and we're gonna go through this from most difficult to a little bit easier modifications that you can do. You're gonna sit on a chair, you're gonna put your legs out in front of you. So your hands are gonna be on the chair facing forward. Walk your feet out in front of you till your bottom is right off the chair. You're going to slowly lower down and push yourself back up. Slowly lower down, push yourself back up. If that's a little too tough, what you're gonna do is bring your feet in. So you won't walk your feet out quite as far, you're going to keep your knees bent. And again, do your dip. Trying to make sure you're keeping your shoulders back so that you're not bringing your shoulders real far forward. You wanna keep them back, right in line. Slowly lower down and raise yourself back up. Again, if you want a slightly easier modification and you have a chair that has arms, you could sit on the chair, put your hands on the armrests of the chair, and push yourself up and lower yourself back down, and that would be an easier modification. A single arm row is a pulling exercise that you can do that's going to focus on your bicep and your upper back on the back side of your shoulder. One way that you can do that is by using a dumbbell. We have a 10 and a 5-pound variety here, so I'll use the 10 to show you. What you're gonna do is take the dumbbell in one hand, you're gonna place your other hand on the chair or some other firm surface, and you're gonna stagger your feet so that the back leg is the side that you have the weight in that hand. Once you have yourself stable, you're gonna pull the weight up, squeezing your shoulder blade as you go, pause, and then lower the weight back down to the ground. The weight is moving in a straight up and down fashion as you pull your arm and your shoulder back. Another version of a row that you could do is using a band similar to this one. A couple ways you could hook the band up is to find a pole or something very sturdy. You're gonna take the band and loop it through itself. As you pull to tighten, it should stay in place. Probably the easiest place to hook this up at your house is to take the band and loop it around a doorknob on the other side of the door and then close the door, preferably towards you, but make sure that it latches and then the band won't go anywhere. What you're gonna do is grab the band with either hand, step back so that there's some tension in it, pull back and squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then let it slowly back forward. If you wanted to do a bicep curl to work the front side of your arm, what you can use is either a dumbbell or we have a band here. I'll show you both versions. Again, this is a 10-pound weight. We also have a 5-pound weight. One of the ways you could do this, standing or sitting, arm to your side, palm facing forward. You're going to curl the weight up, keeping your elbow near your side. Let the weight slowly back down. Again, curl the weight up, squeeze the muscle on the front side of your arm, your biceps, and then slowly lower the weight back down. A couple different variations that you could do with this. You could change your grip so that your palm is facing inward and the weight is straight forward and back. Again, curl the weight up, slowly lower it back down. Another way that you could do a biceps curl is using a band. So this red resistance band that I have here, you could pick up at your local sporting goods store. They should have a variety of different resistances that you can find that's appropriate for you. What you're gonna do is stand on the band so that it doesn't move, okay? How much tension you have in the band is gonna dictate how hard the exercise is. So whether you have your hands palms facing forward or palms facing in, a couple of different ways that you could do this curl. Same as before, keep your elbows in at your sides, bend your elbows up so that you squeeze the biceps on the front of your arm and slowly lower the weight back down.